everybody. It's Jody. I'm joined today by Natalia with AM Heat Cool. They're located in Tucson, Arizona. So, Natalia, tell me a little bit about your role there at AM Heat Cool and about your company.
Yeah. So again, like you shared, my name is Natalia. I'm VP and also team coach at AM Heat Cool. Man, we've been in business for like 7 years, over 7 years. And when I say we, my husband. And so basically, we're a great place to work is really what we're all about. Really a great environment. Love to take care of people. People are a priority to us. We knew that. And so kind of like prior to finding you, we were struggling with attracting people. Like we knew we were a great place to work, but we were struggling with attracting people. And so that's kind of where you came in. I had been introduced to you. And then I was like, I need to see what Jody's about.
What was the main struggle you were facing? You mentioned that you knew you were a great place to work or having trouble attracting them. What were some of the things that you were doing that wasn't working?
Yeah. So doing that wasn't working. I mean, probably everything that everyone else does, right? Which is, I mean, we had small success in referrals. We had employees who would get referrals for us, make posts on Facebook. We would post on Indeed. We would post in the big platforms and stuff like that. And then it was bringing us a little bit of success. Like we did have people responding.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the amount that we wanted. It wasn't the amount of interest that we wanted, if that makes sense.
Right. And so what do you think was the big difference between what you were doing and what has happened with the process?
Definitely just the attraction. It was more like the process that you all had, working the program that you guys have and the process. I don't know what other word to use. There was like a funnel involved. There was like a whole start to finish. Also, I got lots of response from the applicants about how we were very responsive to the applicants and we were touching base with them. You had a team. So it wasn't just all my time as well to reach out to these people. I had a team of people reaching out to them. So they had a faster response time. And I think just being on top of all of that, it's really made it that much better.
Yeah, because it was what we do. We pride ourselves with our account managers helping manage the system and keeping track of things. And if there's something that needs attention, bringing your attention to it. But I have to say, Natalia, that you've done an amazing job. We call it working the boards and staying active in there.
Okay.
Because the thing that some people struggle with is not going in and looking at it. And you were like a champion in there. And I know obviously you were very driven in order to do that. So how many people have you hired since?
I get chills when I like think about it. Like I literally just got chills. But I mean, in a short period of time, we hired 5 team members through this process. That was just amazing to us, like in a really great candidates as well. Right. And then just that was the thing I think stood out to me the most. It was just how many applicants. Like I was almost overwhelmed with the amount of applicants. I know a lot of people are like too out there. The mindset is people don't want to work. There's no one out there. That is totally not true. Like using this process, using what you've shared with us, it's like people want to come work for you. They just need to know how to find you. Basically. Right. And you put us out in front of these people, made it an entire process, made it great for both us as the employer and then people as, the applicants. You made it easy for everybody across the board.
I appreciate that. Yeah, the thing is that most applicants complain that they don't know what's going to happen next. And that's the biggest thing, communication and doing it through multiple channels, right? Through text, through email, through voice drops, through phone calls. And that's the big thing is continuing to keep them, because they say the statistics show that people would rather or have more anxiety not hearing back from a job interview than from a first date. So being able to stay on top of that and put those things in play are very important. And the other thing is, and just in full transparency, you have a great offer. You have a great company, you have great reviews, you have a great pay, great benefits, and some of the things that we got that got attention is not always about the pay and the benefits, it's the intangibles. We probably got more comments on Fully Stocked Break Room than anything else, but it's what it interrupts the pattern. It's what gets their attention. So that was really cool to have that on there and see that does make a difference on there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you helped us like craft that offer and like get really focused on like, why is this such a great place to work? What is it that we do offer? So, I mean, that was the big cherry on top
Right.
too. So to actually make someone sit down and like really think about that thoroughly. And like you said, I've spent time thinking about that and then spent time in the boards, but I also loved having your managers as well manage the boards as well along with me. And so I just felt like I had a lot of support, like tons of support along the way.
Awesome. We appreciate that. So it's kind of a rhetorical question, but what would you tell somebody that's watching this that's thinking about using their service?
Oh my gosh. So I would say if you're in pain, if attracting great applicants to your company, great employees to work with you, people with good mindsets, if that is a pain point for you, I would say get out of pain, like find the solution, right? I'm very solution oriented.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw this opportunity, I saw that you had a process. I saw that there was support. I saw that there was, hey, we're going to sit down and craft the right offer. When I saw all of that, like it was a no brainer for me. And I was just like, I need to fill these positions. And so I would say, like, just do it, right? Like, do it. If you're in pain, like, jump on the opportunity to solve your pain. Like, don't stay in pain, right? And so that would be the first thing that I would say. One of the things, too, that I wanted to highlight. So, some people, they can attract people too. But then the other thing is, like, if you lose a key member in the middle of summer for us, because we do heating and air conditioning, right? And air conditioning is a big thing in Tucson. And so for us, I lost a key member through this process. Like, I didn't even share this with you, but I lost a key member during that process. We had already set up the offer for that position because I was going to hire for a second position on that. Because I had been already working the program, touching base with people, doing the interviews, doing what I needed to do on my end. Within 4 hours of that person literally walking out my door, there was a new key person that had experience, knew the role already, like walking through my door because we had that offer, And so within 4 hours of that key person leaving, I had that key member replaced. And so those are things that we stress about, right? As an employer, I had to keep my clients taken care of. Just that alone brought so much value to me. I was like, wow, like within 4 hours, I had somebody already hired. And it stressed me out, right? For like an hour. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to my process. I have some key people already that I'm thinking about. Let's just do this. Made the fast decisions, right? And this system helped me be able to do that. And also, not only that, but I have a lot of certainty but just a lot of faith because I have a full pipeline of applicants to choose from. You don't lose that.
Yeah.
So I know I have a big pool of people to choose from should I lose another team member on the team. Yeah. So that is just like tremendous value to me, in my company. That's just tremendous value to be able to have that ability to do that. And we just keep pushing along. Didn't feel too much of a dip, didn't get hurt so much, just got up and kept on going.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things
And you
that
helped us do that.
highlight that much is the fact that all of the leads belong to you. And whenever you do have somebody leave, there's already a pipeline of people in the queue that can be, we call it, that can be reactivated, that we can reach out to say, hey, we've had an opening come up. You were interested a couple of months ago. Are you interested? Are you still interested? And we get them to reply interested, and it fills your funnel up again. So that's
I mean, that gets me excited for next season because I know we're only going to continue to grow and attract more people. And so that gets me excited for next season that is there for me. Right. And I'm just like, hey, ready to go again. Let's do this. Let's hire another five great team members, bring them on our team and keep them happy, So
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for that ability.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to hop on here and share your experience. It's always a pleasure to see the successes that are happening out there. And we thank you for being a valuable member of our team as well to help us to get these things and help you get the people that you're looking for.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Jody.
Thank you.